So what's going on in the market July 2023? I don't know, but I know who does. Let's talk to Marine next. Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here, your expert real estate resource by your side when it's time to sell your home, buy a home, or relocate to the Boise, Idaho area. You'll find the Treasure Valley Dave team office centrally located right here in beautiful Nampa, Idaho. Now back to the video. Hey, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave. Thanks for stopping in. We've got our market update through July, and I'm sure there's a lot of exciting things going on. Well, Marine, how exciting are things?
It's exciting. I just can't believe it's already July. Second half of the year.
Oh my gosh, how did that happen?
I know. Kids are going back to school, which we should see in the market, even that.
So when kids get out of school is usually when we see prices go up?
That's when we see prices go up, exactly. Now they gotta be already in the school. They need to be registered at the school. So we should see a slight slowdown.
Typically.
But nothing is typically.
2023 BC, no, AC, after COVID, whatever. Things are different now.
It's been different for the last 3.5 years. So it's been an unpredictable market with changes, and we just need to adjust to whatever the situation is right now.
Right.
We had a very slight spring market, not as significant as we saw everything. What did we see? BC? BC?
Okay, there we go.
We have nothing seen or not seen a really normal market since then.
So just talk about, long term. I noticed that your charts have a long look, like 25 years, that people can get on here and look at different data points that go back way, way back. And I think that's pretty cool. So you can see that I see this blue line here, that prices went up and then they came down and then they went up a little, and that pretty much like going straight across. Reminds me of like one of those TV shows in a doctor's office where the guy's heart thing goes beep, beep,
beep, beep.
But that's not our market. Our market is still, well, and is there still demand going on?
There's still demand going on, and I would say in the last couple of weeks we have more going on than we had during the spring market.
Really?
I would say so.
Huh, but interest rates haven't come down.
Nope, have not come down. It is tricky, but there's luckily good programs out there, especially for new construction. Something to take advantage of, new construction. That's where our inventory is. That's where you can get the best deals right now, I would say. Especially in categories that are under 500,000.
Okay.
Even under 400,000.
So you said new construction, and I guess that means because existing homes, there's just not that many in inventory.
Not that many. And if they are, they go very quick. The average time on the market is anywhere between 23 to 35 days on the market.
And then
that is quick.
Traditionally, what they taught us in real estate school was 6 months is the borderline between buyer's market, seller's market.
Yes.
And you're still saying weeks.
We are for sure looking at weeks. Yes. Yeah. You can sell your house if you have an existing home and your price is right, and it's a good home that people can make, have an FHA loan or a VA loan on those homes. If it's not just a fixer-upper, you can sell your house very quickly. Especially in the category under 500, under 400,000. Goes very quick.
So you're talking about price. What are prices doing?
It's interesting. So, it's pretty steady. It hasn't really moved up or down significantly. In Kenyon County, I think it's for the past couple of months, it's been sitting right around 400, 410, 405. Hasn't really changed on median home prices.
I see by your numbers, it's come down just like
$100.
$100, wow. Well, if you guys were looking for a sign to get off the mark and go buy a house, you just saved $100.
I think the most interesting what happened in Canyon County was that we have a very low inventory, and last month a lot of homes got picked up. I would say there was a moment, it was like a few days where interest rates came down. And then new construction, those builders had wonderful plans that you get $15,000 or $10,000 to $25,000 in concessions to buy down interest rates, help with closing cost, and all that. And our pending numbers, so that means homes that went under contract in July, we saw an increase in that. Less were sold, that means the months before. But next month, so on our next chart, we're gonna see an increase in sold properties for the next month. So a lot of homes got picked up in July.
Well, speaking of the future, what does the future hold for our market?
I think it's a wonderful time to buy.
And to sell?
And to sell, yes. Absolutely. I
think
with
it's
these
always scary interest rates?
It depends on what your situation is. What do you want to do? Where do you need to go? Do you have to sell? Do you need to go bigger? Do you need to go smaller? Do you need to leave the state? Especially if you're not here and you need to sell.
Right.
It depends.
So I'm still seeing a lot of interest from people out of state, like California, because it's not just economics that goes into the equation of should I move or not. Sometimes it's, quality of life.
I would say it's mostly quality of life.
And I've seen your pictures on Facebook, and you have a quality of life.
I do. I enjoy it quite a bit, yes.
Nice.
And I don't mind sharing it. So if you have a question, let me know.
That's right. Because you have experience with kids and schools and Eagle, which they got the river and all sorts of fun stuff to do in the summer.
Yeah. And I always thought I had a good place in SoCal, but I gotta say, this is better here. Yeah. It is much better here, yeah.
Nice. Well, any last things that we should consider before we get on out of here and start working on August?
I think last month we were talking about that the inventory should be increasing just because of the higher interest rates, and then builders cramping up their building, especially our production builders. They are trying to get ready for the wave. The builders are typically the ones that have the pulse on the market. They know what's been going on, how many lots are being sold. So, and there are production builders that are really ramping up and trying to get inventory on the market for the time where it gets busy. If interest rates drop, all that demand that is holding back right now will come back.
Right.
And
the law of supply and demand.
We know what happens.
Prices are going to go up.
Exactly. So.
And you're just talking about the big builders. They know what's going on because they're no dummies. But I did see that CBH had a hiring event recently where they're hiring a lot of people.
Yes, we've got to be honest. They had to lay off a couple of people, and they're hiring back on. Yeah. They are adjusting with the market, and they are seeing, okay, we need to have more inventory on the market.
Very nice. Well, so you guys, if you have any questions about the market, please give us a call. Meridian is like the bomb when it comes to this. And also, you can download your own copies of these PDFs and check them out. Make little notes all over them, little happy faces or little sad faces, whatever is appropriate. Anyway, well, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
And as always, Treasure Valley Dave, looking forward to helping you get home. Treasure Valley Dave here. Thank you for checking out this great video. Can I ask you, what problem do you have that I can help you with? Do you need to sell a home, buy a home? Are you a first-time home buyer? Maybe looking to relocate to the beautiful Treasure Valley from some other state? The Treasure Valley Dave team is your expert by your side here to help you solve your real estate problem. You can contact us through our website or give us a call or text at 208-860-2004. Now go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. For more education and entertainment, check out this great video next or binge on this playlist.